If you walked into a city street 300 years ago, you would not find a pharmacy. You would find a small shop, often marked by a painted jar or a wooden sign. And inside, shelves from floor to ceiling, filled with bottles, glass jars, dried plants, powders, liquids of unknown color. This was the apothecary. The place people went when they were sick, worried, or afraid. The apothecary was not exactly a doctor, but not simply a shopkeeper either. He listened to problems, headaches, sleeplessness, fevers, stomach pain, and then he prepared something by hand. He ground herbs with a mortar and pestle, measured powders carefully, mixed oils and syrups. Every remedy was made in front of the patient. Nothing came prepackaged. Nothing was identical. Medicine depended on the knowledge of one person. Some remedies helped. Others did very little. And a few were dangerous. People trusted the apothecary because there were few alternatives. Hospitals were rare. Doctors were expensive. But the apothecary was part of the neighborhood. He knew families. He saw children grow up. He was often the first person visited before a priest, and sometimes before a doctor. If you enjoy these quiet parts of history, this is what I search for: ordinary places that once meant everything to someone. You can subscribe, and come back whenever you want another story. The shop itself was also a kind of display. Large ceramic jars stood in the window, not only for storage, but to show knowledge. Each jar labeled in Latin. Even if customers could not read it, they believed in its authority. Inside drawers were roots, seeds, and bark. Some came from nearby forests. Others traveled across oceans. Spices, resins, and powders arrived by ship and caravan. Medicine was also trade. By the 18th and 19th centuries, science slowly changed medicine. Chemistry replaced tradition, and modern pharmacies appeared. The apothecary shops disappeared, but the habits stayed. Even today, when we walk into a pharmacy, explain our symptoms, and wait for relief, we are repeating a ritual hundreds of years old. I'll bring you another forgotten story soon.